Let's get into trending topics now, because I quite like the at 25 trend. It's quite fun. People are well, it's fun, but there's also one or two kind of the harsh stories, I suppose, of people where they were at 25. And some are saying, well, here's one, the first one, Ayanda, writing and saying, at 25, I was sleeping under a bridge until someone helped me out, until I got a permanent job at local government. Then 2019, I went back to school while I'm working, went to the Cape Peninsula University of Technology, and this is my final year.
Well done.
So there you go. So there's some lovely stories that have come through. At 25, Mommy Dearest writes, I'm happily married, working and earning a good salary, bought a house, and we had 2 cars and a child. Fast forward 10 years later, I'm restarting again. No cars, no husband, and raising 2 kids alone. Life is not straightforward.
No, it isn't. But you know what? It's all about getting up again and not staying down. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Apriminati says, at 25, I graduated and failed a big interview. I was broke, depressed, and all roads said go back home. And I said no. I got a bartending job, negotiated with my landlord that I will part pay the rent by doing his gardening. And today, I'm a banker with 2 degrees.
Oh, wow. That's lovely.
Isn't that fabulous?
You see, this is stunning. Here's another one, Shay Guevara. At 25, I lost an opportunity to study in the US, and I had a car accident. I lost my job. The same week, my sister passed away. 2 weeks later, baby mama broke up with me. A month later, tried to commit suicide because I couldn't take it no more. But with God's grace, here I am writing this tweet.
Yeah. So many beautiful stories there, and stories of resilience, and I suppose the takeaway, the moral of the story is nothing is permanent.
Never.
You will have opportunity to move on and make right.
Absolutely. Okay, so at 25, it's an interesting thread, and I'm sure your mind will go back to when you were 25. I certainly do remember where I was at 25 as well. I was partying up a storm, and I met my husband. Can you believe it? That we only married later.
I was already married. And,
oh, well, yeah. You and I have swapped roles at the moment. You're the partier, and I'm the stay-at-home mom now.
Absolutely, living my best life right now.
And listen, like I said, applications are open now. Ooh, Heritage Day. Well, it is Heritage Day, everyone, and it is, it's one of those days where we can celebrate who we are, what we stand for, and what makes us this beautiful country called South Africa, the resilient country that we are. It is not easy. It really isn't, because it is like living on a roller coaster every day of our lives. One day you're up, one day you're down. But I tell you what, it's just the people of this country that pull it together and make it what it is. So, whatever you look into that, that's what it means to you. So, yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy the day, whatever you do with your friends and family. And, of course, just remember, celebrate being South African.
And all day today. And then N1 North and Limpopo kind of go together.
Yes.
And this is as people make their way home for the long weekend. It is, of course, a long weekend, and the traffic. Yeah. And many people also talking about the fact that there's so much traffic going up north, and yet there's so many of us originally from Limpopo are still down here.
Yeah, so the N1, I don't think we've got traffic today, but obviously that was the big story yesterday, the back-to-back traffic on the N1 North, leaving Joburg and going home for the weekend, or going back to Zim. I'm not too sure what it was, but that's a big talking point. All right,